so what? You, what we been through, I miss you. And you can't lie, you miss me too. If I roll through, but you...
In today's video, we're gonna be... You know what? I'm in the same shirt. This is a pajama shirt. Listen, if I'm in every video wearing this shirt, it's a pajama shirt. It's comfortable. It is clean. Don't get me wrong. And it's cozy warm. Like, it's just so comfortable. So don't mind that. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about ex-YouTubers, Okay Baby, KYRA and Oscar, who have, I think, 5 kids. They have a son named Levi, a daughter named Aaliyah, Avery, I think, or maybe 4. 5 or 4. I'll put it on screen, but they have kids, and I used to watch them faithfully, especially when they were together. And I used to watch them all the way back when they first had their first son, Levi, and I was just so infatuated with their channel and the people that they, at the time they were teens, but the teens that they were, I was young, so, you know, watching young people just interested me all the time, especially watching kids that had kids of their own. It just always interests me. I was never into that, but it just made me curious and want to watch. So I was watching them all the way when they had their first son, and you know, they were together for a very long time, but long story short, we're in 2023 and they're no longer together. They broke up, which was kind of a shock to me, but not really a shock. I kind of already knew. I always know. But anyways, before I start rambling on, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. So I wrote down a few notes. I'm gonna try to go in order as well as I can. So I'm gonna do my best. Now, I'm just gonna say right now, I don't know their ages. I do know they're in their 20s. But when they had their first child, they were teenagers. They had, you know, moved into an apartment together, and he was the one basically working to, you know, keep an income in the relationship until they grew on YouTube. You know, their relationship was cool, but I would notice little stuff here and there out of their relationship, and I never really found his girlfriend to be real. For one, she isn't the best looking. 2, she was just so controlling, if you will. The little things that she would do would just be so cringy. Like, she would always make him cut his beautiful curly hair off. He had beautiful hair. It's like he wanted to keep it and she wanted him to cut it off for some odd reason. That was one thing I noticed. Then she would never, like, I don't know, she was really rough with him.
Right, look. No. Yes, you did.
It looks good to me.
Yeah, Oscar, really? Like, are you that stupid? Look.
Oh. Okay, and then more jumping out of bed. No more monkeys jumping up.
Like, playing rough, and just, she was a very rough girlfriend. 3, I'm not really too sure, but I feel like she just was a spender, and I don't think he really agreed with that. She was just always using the money, and he was always trying to save the money. Like, just little things in the relationship just stood out, and you could definitely tell who the narcissistic, if I said that right, person is in that relationship, which was KYRA. Anyways, fast forward a year ago, she broke up with him, and there's many videos you can watch on other people's opinions about the situation and how they felt she was very rude breaking up with him on camera. And it was one of the most savage breakups ever. She never wanted to be with him. That's how I felt. If he didn't do something she liked, she would leave him. That's what I get from her. Of course, no parent's gonna be happy about their kid having a baby at a young age, but when they kept having kids, like, they kept announcing it, 1 kid, 2 kid, pregnancy number 3, pregnancy number 4. I felt like his family wasn't too happy with him, and she was really throwing babies on him when he didn't want that, but he was just giving it to her to satisfy her. I feel like that's how it went. I feel like she wanted that Lifetime movie type life, and where you have a bunch of kids, big house, a lot of money, just spend crazy money and stuff like that, just stuck up life. And he wasn't like that at all. He was very humble. He did things that any young guy would do, and she was just in this fake world. And I feel like she's trying to keep up with her YouTube friends. I'm not sure if she's friends with them anymore, but she used to hang out with KK and Baby J. She no longer hangs out with them, but I feel like she was trying to be like them. And they have a lot of kids, and they're married, I believe, and they have a big house and all this stuff. She was just trying to be something she wasn't, and I don't think he was sincerely ready for that at all. I already seen or felt that a breakup was coming, but it just verified it when they made that video. And from other people's opinions, clearly she's the one who broke up with him. She was always rude and narcissistic, like I said, always trying to be something she's not, like this Lifetime, you know, the people in the Lifetime movies with the perfect lives and the kids and this big happy family. For one, they were too young for that. Like, she was trying to do things way too young. Like, there's just certain things that you should just lay back on. I don't believe in waiting to have kids until you're older. I don't believe in that stuff. If you want a kid, have a kid. But also, she kept pushing him to marry her. She would always mention it. She would always joke about it. It came off as pushy to me. I don't even think that it was a sincere joke. She really wanted to be engaged, and eventually I just think he did it because he's a young guy. So of course that's gonna make him uncomfortable. It's gonna make him not think, and he's just gonna do it. I don't even think that engagement was, it was just something that he did for her because she kept nagging about it. So kind of wasn't really rooting for their engagement because it just seemed so pushy, and I don't like her. It's about time he left her, and I'm proud of him. I love his videos. She was just more of the man in the relationship too. You should let your man be the man and not you be the man. I just feel like she was the one who wore the pants in the relationship. Also, she just kept getting pregnant. She just kept throwing kids on this young guy who just wanted to live life, skydive, travel, hang out with friends, party, family time. That's all he wanted. She wanted this Lifetime movie. It's just really ridiculous, the life she was trying to live and throw onto this poor man. And he just seems so happy now. But if you just watch some of their videos together, you will see what I'm talking about. And I really dislike when she kept telling him to cut his hair. Like, I did not like that. And they have a daughter with curly hair as well, and in one of her videos she was like, she has a different texture hair. I don't even know how to do curly hair. I'm like, she just doesn't like that texture of hair, and that's probably why she was making him cut it off. She can't cut her daughter's hair off, so she has to deal with it. But it's just sickening, her act, her character, her personality. And I can't believe people didn't call this out sooner. I should have did it, but like I said, I cared what people think back in the day. So I didn't. I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna mind my business. But now that other people are talking about it, why not hop on the bandwagon? Because it's been something I wanted to talk about for so long. I just felt so bad for Oscar. I feel like he needed to get out. He was staying for the sake of his kids, so they would have a father. He was staying for the sake of what she wanted, which is the saddest part. I'm pretty sure he's grateful for his children, but if he could turn around and do it over, I'm pretty sure he would. That's just me assuming. But she just threw a life on him that I don't even think he was ready for. She should have found somebody who was actually ready for that. After the breakup, eventually she moved on pretty fast. I didn't look too much into it until like a few months ago. And I was reading the comments under her photos with this mystery guy, and people were like, you're a homewrecker, you this and that. And I'm like, homewrecker? What are they talking about? Where have I been? Because I don't even really watch them no more since they broke up. And I would only watch that channel for the kids and for Oscar because he was more entertaining. He took the time out of, you know, the vlogs to make it to perfection. And she would just always talk, rant, and buy stuff. Just lame. He was the person that had my attention on. But after they broke up, she moved on, and I finally figured it out. I started doing research on YouTube, and they were like, basically they had like these two friends in a relationship. At some point, KYRA ended up taking her friend's boyfriend. And I'm like, Oh, I do remember her friend being in the vlog with this unknown guy. Never really knew who they were like that. But she ended up taking her friend's boyfriend, or their friends. And I'm just like, she really did that? How could you do that to your friend? How could you take her boyfriend, whether they broke up or not? Sickening. And I was wondering, like, she stopped hanging out with her YouTube friends, the friends that you see in her vlogs, just regular people. She don't really talk to them like that anymore as much. And I see that she don't talk to KYRA as much either. I don't know if they're still friends, but I know Oscar talks to KYRA. And KYRA was one of Kira's friends, right? Something is wrong with KYRA. She's the problem. She's the issue, and she loves drama. So after I found out she took her friend's boyfriend, I'm just like, wow, now I see why they are calling her a homewrecker. And she really has the nerve to post these pictures on the internet of this guy. People already know who he is. It's just sickening. And I can't imagine how Oscar must feel. And then a lot of people are saying they think that she cheated, which is very possible because the character that she's giving, or she's being, the personality that she is showing, fits the description. I'm pretty sure she was cheating. Which, how could you cheat on somebody? You know, how could you hurt somebody like that and take your best friend's boyfriend? That's sick, and her life can't be happy. I, from time to time, click on her videos, and when I watch her videos, I know she wants to have more kids. She done had like 4 C-sections, and I believe she was one of those YouTubers who said that the doctors was telling her she shouldn't have any more kids, it's dangerous. She just had too many C-sections basically. But one more thing I want to add to is after they had their last child, he got a vasectomy. That's crazy. That's really sad that he had to do that to stop her from throwing kids on him like that. He was too young to even do that, if you ask me. He got a vasectomy, and from there, when he did that, I already knew she was gonna leave him because you can tell she wants to have more kids and she was not done. So what is she gonna do with him? It's a slight chance he could even get her pregnant anymore. It's possible, but it's a slight chance. So eventually that's when the breakup video came, and she got into this relationship with this guy, and they did a sit down video where they were basically, she was reading a comment, I believe, and it said, do you plan on having more kids? And she was like, I do plan on having more children, but I want to be married first. And then next thing you know, after they made that video, she released an engagement video with this guy. Huh? And I'm just like, she's rushing to have more kids, which is really sickening. She's weird, and I never really messed with her. Like I said, I would only watch Okay Baby for Oscar and the kids, not really her. She said she wanted to wait to get married to have more children, and this engagement is being rushed to me. I feel like everything is happening so fast. A lot of people were also talking about her new boyfriend and how fast he moved in with them and being around the kids. And I really don't support her actions and the way she did things. But Oscar, he wasn't posting for a long time. He has a separate channel now, and he wasn't posting for the longest. And out of nowhere, just recently, like a few months ago, he came out and showed his girlfriend. I actually seen her on a vlog. Like I said, KYRA, she was hanging out with KK Baby and Jay, and so was Oscar. But she no longer goes around these people. But Oscar is always around these people. They just released a recent video a couple days ago, and he was there. He's always going to visit them. But they released a video some time ago, and he was there, but he was there with a girl, and he kept calling her baby. And I'm just like, he has a girlfriend? Where have I been? Why haven't he been posting about this? Like, I don't mean to be in his business, but that's a huge milestone, because he came up from KYRA. So then, you know, I seen a glimpse of her through KK and Baby Jay's vlog, and then eventually he ended up making his own video on his channel revealing his girlfriend.
The beautiful Miss Guess this beautiful woman by doing Q&A. You ready?
So ready.
He's not my type, but I always found him to be too attractive for KYRA. Sorry to say that, but He released this video of his new girlfriend, and she is absolutely gorgeous. And she's definitely an upgrade from KYRA. And he looks really happy. He finally looks happy. And he met a woman who doesn't really care to have kids that bad either. He doesn't really care to have kids right now, and she doesn't either. He found the one, and you could tell he's happy. He's lit up, especially compared to his other relationship. In his last relationship, he just looked so down. In this relationship, he looks so happy, so I'm proud of him. I don't usually leave comments under people's YouTube channels, but I had to leave a comment congratulating him on his new relationship. I hope he starts his new journey off and starts vlogging it. Definitely will support. Another thing I want to add before I end this video is that they used to show their kids so much on the internet in their vlogs, especially on the OK Baby channel. KYRA, she no longer shows the kids anymore. Like, she'll show them but not their faces, which I find really weird because you already exploit them over the internet. Why stop now? But whatever, it's her choice. She no longer shows them, and he rarely posts. The most recent one was with his girlfriend and them, you know, answering questions, which congratulations, Oscar. Really, it's really a move up from the last relationship, and I hope he's happy. And if you compare their relationships now, KYRA's relationship is forced, his relationship is natural. You can see the difference within the relationships, most certainly. And I'm pretty sure KYRA is not gonna last with this guy. I have a feeling she's not gonna last. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna call it now, and we'll see. But I think Oscar is gonna be with this girl forever. I think this is it for him. But once again, congratulations, Oscar. We are rooting for you, and we can't wait for more content. Yeah, KYRA, fix your life, girl, because you need to. You're messy.
When do you realize this is the mother of my children? I'm so fucking mean to her. I treat her like dirt.
Oh, yeah, right.
You do.
Nothing but nice to you, the fact that you didn't respect my simple. I
told you I was going to.
But I'm not gonna do it because you and my dad. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, why don't you understand that?
I've never had somebody be so mean to me ever in my life. Ever. You're the meanest person I've ever met.
No, it's just.
You're the meanest person. You don't even care so hard. Unless you're like, I hope this hurts you. I want to fucking rip you apart.
I don't think that hurts you.
I hate you. That's what you think. You hate me and you want to hurt me.
Oh my god, get in the car.
Anyways, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay crazy.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through?